everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. In the last episode, Luigi got beaten up by a little worm, a little sissy. But that's okay, we're gonna go hunt him down this time, and hopefully, maybe, just maybe, we can complete the energy hole. I mean, gee, it's been so long. I mean, this whole place is just so long. I'm still getting into random fights I don't want to, because these freaking Promplorps are just a pain in the ass to dodge. And then they explode from like 10 feet away, because apparently getting hit by a projectile means we get into battle. But I'm going to use yet another Super Mushroom, breaking my streak just because freaking these guys do so much damage, and I hate it, but that's okay. Overall, I mean, who cares if I'm using items? It's what they're there for. I know it's kind of like, oh, I didn't use any items yet, but, you know, I don't really mind. Just these freaking enemies are just so annoying. I really wish you could dodge them a lot easier. But hey, if I get overleveled, I get overleveled. You know, my policy is, if I show off every enemy once, I try to dodge the rest. If I just happen to fight them, I just happen to fight them. And there's going to be a plus side for being overleveled. You'll see during this video, actually, what the plus side for that will be. It's going to give us some stuff we can do. And hey, there's an invisible thing here. Yeah, apparently there is. So you just do that, and then you go ahead, just actually put these ones on, because that doesn't. I'd rather be able to see these platforms, just in case there's one way to land on, because they are up there, as you can see. Otherwise, you just sort of do this little tornado combination, just Mario and Luigi just flying everywhere, like a pro, really. There's an item over here, so make sure you stop and get this one, just some coins. And then we're going to use those boo blocks to get a few more items, I believe. You can drop on them from here. Yeah, there's a little pathway down there. So we're going to head down here, grab these two items, and then we'll be on our merry way chasing the worm. We're not even, there's still like, I'm thinking ahead, there's still like several sections left before we even get to the boss fight. So this area is really long, like I was saying. We get another one of these sections actually, which is a little obnoxious, but what can you do? Just have to sort of follow the path and just keep an eye on where Mario and Luigi's. This one's nice enough. Look at it. That's a gap, isn't it? That's definitely a gap. Let's go ahead and rotate across it, because I don't want to fall down there yet. I want to see what's up here first. So any goodies we can get over here, that'd be nice. I'm sure there has to be something over here. Is there something? Yeah, there's an item block there. I fell really far. Luckily, there's still a platform there. Otherwise, I would have fallen. I guess I need to use this thing. I guess the item should be somewhere around here, I believe. Yeah, right there. Okay, super not bad. I'll take it. Luigi, don't fall. There's enemies down there. There are baddies down there. Do not want. There's also an over here if you didn't see it earlier. And then we just need to jump over these guys. Luckily, these guys aren't too hard to dodge. You just have to sort of time your jumps very well, and then you just move on them. Make sure they're walking to you, but don't try to jump on them when they're just standing there. For all you know, they'll move right into you, and then you'll have to fight them, and you don't want that. So make sure they're moving towards you. I mean, as anyone who's played Donkey Kong knows, moving objects are easier to dodge. I'm talking about like the original Donkey Kong where you're Jumpman. Oh, I didn't want to fall all the way down here. Well, poopy. Did not want that. Hello, guy. I'm going to jump over you. And even then, as you can see, he does walk back to you. Delicious gloves! Are those gloves we can eat? Are they made of chocolate? I want chocolate gloves. But no, actually what they do is they, in battle, they'll double your item restoration power, but I don't use items unless I have to, and I mistime my jump. See, that's why I don't want to jump over them when they're just standing still, because you'll jump on them instead. And then you'll find yourself in a boss fight, or not a boss fight, a regular fight, but hey, we got a super nut out of it, so worth it, maybe? I don't know. It all just adds up to extra battling. And for my part, extra editing. Not that that really is that important. I just wanted to make sure where I was there, and I'm right on the edge. And now we can sort of spin our way across here. I think there's something up here we can get. I'm hoping there's an item around here. Yes, okay, good, there is. It's just coins. Not really worth it. There's any items hidden around here somewhere. It doesn't really look like it. I'm just gonna start to take a little look around. Make sure there's not any goodies around here. You never know, there could be. It doesn't look like it though. Looks like for the most part we're pretty yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, that was a waste of time. Well, hi. Hello, dude. Want to walk towards me? Thanks. Bye. Silly guys. Just walk right past you. Anyway, and right here what we're going to do, as you remember last time, we got ourselves a drill move. We're going to have to make good use of it, because as you can see, we obviously need to pop these things up, and then they sort of absorb into Bowser's body, and the body doesn't work like this. You don't, like, push buttons and have things retract like this, and crazy stuff like that. You don't hit things with a hammer inside someone's body. And what the heck are those things in the background anyway? Like, are those his veins? Are we inside his veins? I don't even want to know what part of the body this energy hold thing's supposed to be, but it's kind of a little weird. Then again, I guess I've come to expect this. But anyway, we finally did get finished with all the crazy hoopla, and now Luigi tries to jump on the worm, he fails. Mario tries to jump on the worm, and he fails. And then they both rush over here, and then the worm can speak. That's right. The worm has a voice, and it's like, you know what? I've had enough of you guys. And as you can imagine, we're gonna be having a boss fight soon, and guess who the boss fight's gonna be with? Yes, I kid you not. Then again, I mean, we have fought him once, technically, you know? We did fight him, but he won't be nearly as easy this time because he's actually a sage. But that being said, he doesn't believe, he lacks any credibility. I've always imagined he's like a really slow voice, like, you know, you're quite persistent, rather brazen myth. I just imagine he's like a really, really slow voice like that. Maybe a little deeper than that even. But Luigi gets pissed off. I mean, I think you would. That worm farted in your face. You know, you think you're a very mature sage, but you freaking suck on people's butts and fart in their faces. That's not very mature. Not mature at all. But this boss basically has two forms. His little small form, which is the one where you want to wail on it because it has really weak defense, and this is the form you want to really hurt it on. But every time you attack it or counterattack it, the meteor is going to rise, and when it reaches that one, he's going to change into his Wisdurm form, and then into his Sage form, and then you're going to be in trouble because he has really strong attacks and his defense is a lot higher. So that's sort of the gimmick of this fight, is doing as much damage as you can while he's in worm form. And there's a way you can sort of break this fight, and that's by using jump helmets. Because other items, other attacks, like your really good ones like Yoo-Hoo Barrels and Spin and the little spin bouncer thing, they will do a lot of damage to him, yes, but they will also, every time you hit him, the meteor is going to go down, because it goes down according to the number of hits more than it does. I mean, Jump Helmet does a big chunk of it, but Super Bouncer does 8 smaller chunks, and those add up to be way more than the Jump Helmet. So as you can see, though, the meter is perfectly aligned where 2 jump helmets and 2 counterattacks will not finish off the meter. It'll be like pretty much 1 attack away from finishing off the meter. So what you can do is sort of break the system then, do 2 jump attacks, and then use a really good move, Yoo-Hoo Cannons or Super Bouncers, and rack up a lot of damage for free. Because now it doesn't even really, it doesn't count against the meter that you're doing this, because the meter's already full. You do 1 hit, it's already full, and the other 7 hits are for free. So between the jump helmets already do a lot of damage. It is very high damage per the amount of meter it takes away. And that's great, and then, you can finish him off with this. And between all this, as you can see, we've done a ton of damage. Now, I don't know if I'm over-leveled or not, but the amount of damage you can do in his weaker form by doing this combination is just ridiculous. And of course, now that we're done with this, now you can see that this is her better form. Obviously, you can see up there the person who is the gems attacking is bigger. You can't dodge that one because this attack actually involves small Luigi. And yeah, I did fail on the heart thing. I'm really bad at attacks that use the hammer multiple times like this, but like that one. But for this one, just keep using the hammer, keep hammering him. After 2 or 3 times, you'll get away. Just do the hammer repeatedly. Don't try to run away, because if you run too far, what actually ends up happening is Luigi, whoever is small, ends up falling, and you get trampled on. And that attack does a lot of damage. Like, I guess this boss has pretty low health, but the amount of damage it can do is really, really high. Like, I think that it's one of these attacks. You know how much I hate these attacks, dodging these attacks on the front floor. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and heal up right here. But even like if she runs over you, basically what I'm trying to say is, if she runs over you, it does about 50, 60 damage. It does a ton, so you don't want to do that. Now, what I recommend here, I sort of didn't do this on purpose because I wanted to give her a chance to show up all of her attacks, which she just did. Those were her 3 major main Wisdom attacks. And in small form, all she does is a little string Tarzan sort of thing. Once again, by the way, we're going to do the whole jump helmet thing. But what you want to do, if you want to get her meter down fast, use green shells. They're very cheap, and once again, each hit, as you can see, each hit on her, I mean, every time you hit the staff, you do no damage, but it takes her meter down by a lot. Or you can target her, which will take her meter down by a little, but it won't really do that much damage, but it actually will, do some damage. So overall, it's kind of worth doing. The way you want to do to get her down fast while doing damage, though, use green shells. They'll still do a bit of decent damage. I mean, you can tell her defense in her Wisdom form is a lot higher, and her offense is obviously through the roof compared to this form. So you want to keep her in this form as much as possible, just to be able to do damage and to be able to not get destroyed by her ridiculous attacks. And by the way, in case you didn't notice, every time she flicks her wand of her little Piranha Plorp Stream move, she often switches the order of the bros. So make sure you know where each bro is. It doesn't switch the buttons, it just switches the location of the bros. So you still have to jump with Mario and jump with Luigi with A and B respectively. But you just need to be mindful of the location instead. Anyway, I guess Spin Jumper is or Spin Bouncer is a little better than Yoo-Hoo Barrels, but still a ton of damage overall. So like I said, once she's in this form, you want to use green shells because it'll take the meter down really fast. Like every time you hit her, will be like one hit down the meter. And wait, what? She's already dead? She's already dead. That, like I said, those tactics, like you doing the two jump helmets and the Spin Bouncer, does so much damage to her, and it really does wear her down really fast. Like, I'm not even sure if I'm really that over leveled in comparison. Like I remember I just did a normal tactics against her during my practice file. I was only one level lower, and not even by that much. Like I was just barely like a little bit lower. My stats are, I actually checked my stats, and they're actually about even with these stats right here. So, just really that tactic just really does break the fight, makes her a ton easier. Like I said though, you want to use green shells to wear her down to her normal form, because they'll do damage to her, and you'll drain the meter really fast for very minimal SP cost. As you saw, Luigi did have plenty of SP left over, so you can afford to do that. You can afford to, use a green shell or two to wear her down really fast. Otherwise, I would say focus on the staff and don't really worry about damaging her. Unless you're using the green shells, just focus on the staff, get her out of that form as quickly as possible so she doesn't kill you, because boy, she can rack up a ton of damage in that form. And then, also she's a butterfly. She suddenly became a butterfly. Why are you a butterfly? Just, okay, just kind of weird. Like, so this boss that we fought way back when Bowser ate the Giga Carrot ends up becoming a sage, that ends up becoming a butterfly, that ends up giving us a star cure. Just, okay, we'll just take it. So congratulations, Bowser, you now have a butterfly living in her body, in your body. I said her. Bowser's not a girl. That's Midbus. Okay, no, Midbus is a guy. I know people have said, yeah, Midbus is a guy. But it's like Birdo's a guy. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, Birdo's a guy, but do you really want to call him a guy? No. No, you don't. So I don't want to call Midbus a guy either, because I don't know. I guess I always thought it'd be cool if you have counterparts to every other character, and sort of Yoshi and Birdo, and they could have like Bowser and Midbus, like male Bowser and like a more female sort of Bowser, and I always thought that was kind of cool, but alas, that's just not how it is. It just happens to be a pink Bowser-ish looking creature. Is Midbus the same species as Bowser? I don't know. But yeah, the worm went down really fast, and we got ourselves the first Star Cure. Huzzah! Star Cure get. And that's always a good thing. And hey, it's Tolbert, or Tobert, that's right. You see my little Stephen Colbert, Tolbert sort of thing, because I just, Tolbert, whatever, close enough. Anyway, so we're going to be learning a new move, because you saw the switches, and we're going to learn how to press them. And indeed, we're going to learn how to press them with this attack known as the Body Slam. So in the middle, basically what it's about to do is, well, Body Slam, which is going to be used for switches and other sorts of stuff. Like you saw those panels with the shell on them. Anything that has like a little shell symbol like that means that the body slam on top of it, which is what we're going to be able to do. Because basically, Bowser goes into his shell as he body slams. Kind of makes sense, I guess. You'll see when we actually see the animation. But anyway, use your little spin jump on that thing, get that thing rotated, spin attack to the body part, and it's going to make Bowser get all glowy, I guess, and stuff and things, and then of course, we do the obvious and drill into each of those, because, heaven forbid we don't, abuse our new drill mechanic. It's just going to be what we always do a lot, apparently. But we're going to learn to teach Bowser a new move, and then we're going to end the episode. And of course, the next episode, guys, not to, sort of jump the gun, but while we're sort of drilling into here, like I said before, I'm going to be doing a lot of side quest stuff. I would say it's probably worth doing. We're going to do, now that we have the spin bouncer thing, spin jump, whatever, spin bouncer, whatever, super bouncer. They're called super bouncers. I've been calling them spin bouncers these entire time. They're called super bouncers. There we go. That's the name. I'm thinking of there's another item later in the game that's spin something, and I was confusing the two. I sort of combined the two, but no, it's called super bouncer. And then an item we're gonna get into the future is spin blank. I won't spoil it. But no, it's super bouncer. There we go. That's what I was missing. So we're gonna be able to do the super bouncer cluster road challenge next time, and then I'm going to go around the world basically and get all the easy to access beans, including and then other side quests, including the mushroom ball side quest. And then there's a couple things you can do with Bowser's Body Slam, but they're really not that important overall. So really, it's mostly going to just be collecting a lot of beans and completing a few side quests, and then we'll be able to progress the plot next time. So if you want to skip out, I guess, of the Bean Fest, you don't really have to watch the next episodes. I'm not going to do anything plot-related next episode, really. But it's still pretty cool stuff, so I do recommend it because there's going to be... stat growth! Who doesn't love getting a bunch of stat growth and completing side quests? And the item you get from the Spin Bouncer... I'm still doing it! No! Super Bouncer! Super Bouncer! Super Bouncer! It's like a Super Ball! So it's like Super Bouncer. See? Get it? Get it? Yes. The Super Bouncer item that you get from Cluster Road... I can't talk anymore. It's actually really good. I actually think it's a pretty good item, so I would actually go ahead and try to. I would go ahead and actually get that one if you're gonna get any of the cluster roads. Do that one. It's really easy. It's by far the easiest one. So I'll show it off next time, and it's pretty cool overall. So I recommend seeing it. But anyway, Bowser learns the Body Slam. As you can see, you just press R and then you press Y to access the Body Slam. Much like how you change Mario and Luigi's icons as well. It's pretty much the same concept, so not really much to explain there. Bombs away! Or Bombs away, technically. That's a mini-game, Bombs away. I like that mini-game in Mario Party. And Mario Party 2 with the big giant Bowser bomb. Good times. But we learned the Body Slam. Mario and Luigi are dead. The end. But this is LuckySevenDX signing out. I'll see you guys next time where we do more Body Slam shenanigans and side quest stuff. So, yeah. Bye, guys.